Okay, welcome everyone to our regular live meditation. My name is Elisha Goldstein. I am the founder of the Mindful Living Collective and the creator of the personal coaching program Uncover the Power Within. And today we're going to be doing a meditation on touching peace. So if you're someone who feels like life is there's a lot going on right now, and it would be nice to create a little bit more peace in your life so you could just live in greater balance and enjoy it more, then this is a great gift to yourself. And so take a moment to maybe even begin, as we're beginning together, by just acknowledging yourself for creating space in your life for your own health and well-being, and to live in alignment with the way you want to be in the world. And I love to bookend our meditations in this way, and the reason is because we just don't do that very often. I just wonder what it would be like if we took a little bit more time to allow our neural firings to go in the direction of recognizing when we're doing things that are working for us or are in alignment with the way we want to be in the world, versus the tendency to attend to the things that aren't going right or the things that are not working. And we just allowed ourselves to also acknowledge more readily the good things that are here. And so including our own actions and the way we're thinking and things like that. And so just taking a moment, if you can, as we're even entering in here, to just pause and just acknowledge yourself for creating this space. This is a good thing. Okay. All right. So beautiful. All right, we'll start with that. So we'll welcome everyone who's here. This is again a live meditation, and so if you're listening to the recording right now, you're also here across space and time with many, many other people and around the world. Welcome Christina from Germany, and Colette from Salinas, and Denise from New Jersey. So we have some East Coast, West Coast. We have Melanie from Alberta. Welcome. And so we have North, South, East, West, and Carl from South Wales. Welcome. And Dennis from England, beautiful, and BJ from Santa Fe, welcome. And you'll excuse me if I didn't mention somebody's name as I'm just kind of popping around here. And Shelly from Central Florida, welcome, Shelly. And Nick from North Yorkshire, beautiful, welcome, Nick. And Chicago, and Hillary, welcome. And Ardley from Bermuda, beautiful, welcome. And my backyard in LA, a number of people. And Judy from Sonoma, feeling fearful of our upcoming fires and hoping one doesn't happen tonight around the fireworks. Yeah, I know. Hopefully there's awareness around fireworks. This is streaming on July 4th weekend and on July 4th, as it turns out. And so, we're all kind of hoping people are responsible, knowing that some people will not be, and just hoping that the powers that be have their really attention on it. And we have Chaya from Israel, beautiful, and Paulina from Tijuana, wonderful, and so many other people from so many other places. And it's just so beautiful to be here and to be here with this global community in practice. And in the United States, of course, today is July 4th, and we're celebrating a sense of independence. And sometimes it makes me think about how dependent we are on a variety of things just implicitly, and how we've created kind of a dependence on whether it's our technology to some degree, or whether we feel that we need certain things, and what's it like to, or even sometimes, well, we don't think of it this way, but our dependence on our self-critical thinking or our negative thinking, we don't realize that we even have that, but there's like this dependence we have on it because it's there to help us survive. And so it tells us all the worst case scenarios that are going to happen or all the flaws that we have in order to pick it all out so we know it's there. So, we stave ourselves off from some catastrophe that might be there. And what would it be like right now to just acknowledge an independence of all of that? And to say, right now, I'm in complete alignment with what I'm choosing to do and how I'm choosing to be in this moment. And so it's almost like there's this complete independence right now, right living, right action, and just acknowledging that again. This is living independently right now, of course, and we're all interdependent at the same time, and that's a different conversation. So beautiful. All right. So today we're going to talk. We're gonna do a practice on touching peace, and why not? Why not touch a little peace in our lives? This is inspired by Thich Nhat Hanh, who's a Vietnamese Buddhist monk and also a very prolific writer out there and a wonderful teacher. And many of you know of his work and his writings. And he has some beautiful work around touching peace. And one of the things that he does within his practice is he moves it, and it's all about kind of mindful living, which again, you're coming to a live meditation from the Mindful Living Collective. Many of you know my work is very much around like, how do you make this a way of life? Not just how does it happen on the cushion, but how does it happen just as a way of life with a thick thread of playfulness and all of that. And so today we're going to do a little bit on the cushion, a little bit off the cushion. And for those of you who are able-bodied, you'll be able to go off the cushion a little bit, and I'll prompt you for that and give you instructions around it. And if you're not able-bodied and not able to walk, then in those moments, just continue to do it as a sitting practice, and that's okay too. So we will settle in to a comfortable position. And again, the beginning of this practice will be seated, and then I'll be prompting us to do a particular practice off the cushion of getting up, standing, and moving a little bit, and a little bit different than our normal Sunday meditations, but just to allow yourself to be playful with it and just see what you notice. And then we'll very mindfully come back to the seated position and complete the practice like that. Just as a reminder, as we're beginning, these meditations have been put onto the world for free for the past 6 years. And recently, we've realized the value of donations for these practices. And so I'll leave some links at the end of this practice if that's something you feel called to do. And we really appreciate it. It helps keep the light on for these Sunday meditations with us and our teachers. Okay. So get in a comfortable position, and this is just like comfortable, whatever's comfortable to you, either seated or lying down. And the only instruction that I always give is just to have a straight spine, something comfortably straight, and that just allows for an easy passageway and ease of breathing. And I'll invite you to close your eyes during this part. When we do shift into the movement piece, you can open them up a little bit and play with them closed or open. See what you notice. Just be careful with yourself. Maybe go into this. If there is an internal smile, you can smile towards yourself for just beginning this at all. Couple deep breaths to begin. In through the nose, out through the mouth, or in through the nose, out through the nose, whichever feels right for you. You can do a little of both and see what you notice. And starting off by getting a sense of being welcome in this space. So, whatever's here, whether there's something comfortable, uncomfortable, neutral, just allowing it to be present within just this field of being welcome. And just noticing how your body's feeling right now as you're beginning this practice. It's always wonderful to give a little space and time to do a mindful check-in as we're entering into our meditation. Being aware if there's any areas that are tensing or holding as you're beginning, or any areas that need adjustment. And you can just allow that to happen. Even a gentle, mindful stretch, if needed, giving yourself permission. Also being aware of how you're feeling emotionally in the beginning of this practice. It's all okay to be here, whatever it is. Whether it's something comfortable, uncomfortable, or neutral, whatever feeling is here, it's as if we're really inhabiting Rumi's poem, The Guest House. It's being human as a guest house, every morning a new arrival. It's all welcome. Also being aware of the quality of your attention. If the intention is to be present to this practice, then just notice if the mind seems scattered and distracted, and if so, that's okay. Just soften your body, release with the exhale. Keep coming back. Settling into this body, being opening and welcoming to whatever's here, even if there's resistance or distraction. Just letting it be. And just being aware of the body naturally breathing. If you're new to practice or want to play with a bit more stability with every breath in, you can say to yourself in. Every breath out, you can just say to yourself out. And you can continue with this awareness of the breath, or begin pairing the breath, inhaling, arriving. So if you're arousing your attention with the inhalation, arriving, reminding yourself of that. Exhaling, home. So for the inhalation, the awareness of arriving to this moment. Exhaling, reminding yourself you're home in this body, in this life. And if you want to allow the words just to fade into the background and just continue with the breath, that's okay too. Allowing the inhalation to be an opportunity to arouse attention, arouse an awareness of the presence of this moment. Exhaling, a reminder that you're here, present to yourself, your home. And in a moment, we'll begin to shift into a standing position if you're able-bodied. If not, just continuing where you are. So beginning to shift off of your cushion or your chair. Just standing where you are. Noticing your body here, the feet on the ground. Again, just a little reflective inquiry for a moment. Notice how your body's feeling. If there's any tension or holding, just allowing that to soften for a moment. If there's a comfortable feeling, just have it and enjoy it. In a moment, we'll begin to shift to a walking. And so here's the instructions. You can either just walk and just be aware of every step that you take, walking slightly slower than normal and just a path that's around the length of your body, back and forth, not trying to get anywhere. It's just still the practice of being present, or with every breath in, the steps that are happening with that breath in are you're saying to yourself, here, here, here. Every step is a reminder that you're here. With every breath out as you're stepping, you're saying peace, peace, peace. Sensing into the sense of peace that's within you, that's here right now. Or just allowing that an intention to arise within your awareness. So again, as you're walking slightly slower, with the inhalation, here, 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 with every step. The exhalation, peace, 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 with every step. And just playing it around with you. If you want to let the words drift into the background and just be present to each step, that's okay too. So here we'll go. We'll go do this for just a few minutes, and I will bring us back. Don't worry, you don't have to be responsible for that. I will do that. Breathing in, there's the awareness of here, being present with each step. Breathing out, there's a sense of touching peace with every step as the soul kisses the ground. Not trying to go anywhere, arrive anywhere. No messages to respond to in this moment, just being here, moving, maybe appreciating the ability to move at all. Every step, a reminder that you're here. Every step in this presence, just touching a sense of peacefulness. Just pausing for a moment now. Noticing your body, being curious and aware how your body's feeling right now. Just a moment of acknowledging you have this body. Noticing the quality of your attention. There's no judgment on that. You're just aware of it, settling in. And just shift back into your seat intentionally. As you get back into your seat, allowing your eyes to gently close once again. The inhalation and the opportunity of a reminder of this sense of arriving, arousing attention to being here. In this body, in this life, the reality of being alive. Breathing out, a reminder, settling into this body, reminder of being home in this body here. If you'd like to layer in just an extra sense of connection, you can put your hands on your heart or your hands on your abdomen or on your face. And as you're settling in, breathing, sensing into the people all around the world right now that are breathing in this same way with you. Across continents, across states, across cultures, across ethnicity and color, settling in for a moment. Breathing in that sense of peacefulness, a sense of peace of some kind, a sense of equanimity, a sense of balance, a sense of acceptance. A sense of freedom. Breathing out, allowing that to touch everyone who's here right now across space and time, whether present here or listening to this later. Breathing in one for me. Peace, freedom, intention towards that. A heartfulness around it. Breathing out. Imagining that touching everyone who's here and beyond. Living from this place of generosity, generosity of heart, altruism. Imagining their friends and animals and networks. Seeing that expanding until you see those touch points expanding and theirs expanding until you see it wrapping around the entire world. Breathing in this sense of peace, freedom, One for me. Breathing out, seeing that wrap around the entire globe, touching everyone without exception. Just bring it back to yourself for a moment. Just bring it all into you. If there is any sense of peace there, any sense of touching the peace within you, just take a moment to acknowledge that part of you or that feeling. It's there, needs to be nurtured, watered. As we do that with some level of intention and repetition, that begins to grow. If there's a resistance or a difficulty in accessing that right now, just allow yourself to hold that with a sense of warmth and caring. Again, just ending right now with a moment of just truth, a moment of really acknowledging yourself again. For even completing this time, for showing up for yourself. That no doubt has ripple effects across the relationships you have. So it's not even just for you, it's for others too. Seeing the possibility of touching peace in your life. Beginning to bring awareness now to your face, rolling your shoulders, stretching your arms and toes and your eyes, and letting the light seep through, opening your eyes. So wonderful. And so if you can, just a couple people, if you don't mind sharing just what you noticed in this practice or what's present for you right now in this practice. I also promised that I would share, no number of people can share the link of but maybe where people can send in donations for these Mindful Living Collective Sunday meditations, which again help us support ourselves and our teachers in giving these practices. So if you feel inclined, we try to make this a donation-based opportunity. But what's here? What's here for you? Peacefulness, a sense of calmness and peace within. Mitch says, in the spirit of Thich Nhat Hanh, this was a wonderful meditation to ground and start the day. Thank you. I feel more at peace and less of the internal critic. Wonderful, Mitch. Beautiful. I noticed your engagement in our group, in our Facebook group too, Mitch. Thank you for that. Gwen, the need for me to be tender toward myself and self-compassion. I felt calmer in my body after the little walking practice. Welcome, Nike or Nike from Indonesia. I saw someone here from Lebanon too, and just all over the world. I love walking meditation. Sarah said I feel very peaceful. And Hillary, I felt mentally and physically refreshed and able to go on with my day. And notice that we integrate the walking. You can integrate that anytime in your day. You can integrate it if you have young kids while holding their hands and walking. They don't even need to know you're doing that, and you can do that, and they get that from you. Or holding the hand of a loved one, if you're caring for an elderly parent even, or a feeling of being centered, connected, feeling very present. Sandy, total presence. Love the peace walk, Christina said. Beautiful. Never normally like walking meditation, but today was really helpful. Wonderful, Peter. Yeah, so there's different ways to do it. Different ways to do it. So I want to just take a moment, just to, again, acknowledge all of you. The Mindful Living Collective is a space where we tend to gather the mindfulness community, and we have a wonderful practice group within there too. And if anyone is more interested in working with me more directly, I have a program called Uncover the Power Within, where it's more of a personal coaching program where we meet twice. It's a whole program, but we also meet live twice a week. I know there's some people here who are in that program right now. We have more intimacy with that. Kelly, enjoyed the walking meditation. Very peaceful. Carl, welcome. Yeah. Thank you very much. Laferdine said, I noticed that it's very profound to ground and helpful to be in the now, warmth and present, love and walking. And you say, here in peace. Beautiful. Yeah. So happy. So glad you are all here. And again, we do these every Sunday. I'll just leave this in here one more time, just as a final note, just because I know it gets lost in the stream. But if you are so inclined, we do accept donations for these practices to help keep the lights on. It's just a way of saying that for ourselves and the teachers. Otherwise, just enjoy this. Bring this into the rest of your day. Bring this into from here to the next moments of your life, and allow this sense of touching peace to touch the other people in your life that you're going to be connecting with from here into the rest of your day and the days beyond. And we'll continue to be here every Sunday. Otherwise, we'll see you in the collective. Okay. Bye for now, everyone.